Hello, everybody. This is Annapurna Devi, and I'm with Awakening to Harmony. So, I was just sitting down, relaxing, and gonna watch some Hulu when I noticed there was a new show called The Deep End, and I was like, "What is this about?" And the description is very, very minimal. So there really wasn't much about it. So of course I had to Google and find out what the heck is this about? Some kind of spiritual leader, in America. I haven't even heard of this person. So I Google it, and there's this person called Teal Swan, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know who this is. And she's supposed to have I don't know, not millions of followers, but tons of followers on all these social media platforms. And she's very controversial in her content and, on and on and on. So I did a little reading. A couple of the articles that I picked up were pretty not well written. But one of them was, and it was referring to a podcast apparently that was featuring her. And it kind of took me on a little bit of a deep dive into also the Osho phenomenon, where he was a guru in India, but eventually was asked to leave. There still is controversy or hidden parts of that, why he was asked to leave. But at any rate, my conversation that I want to have with you is, you are your own guru. You are your own spiritual advocate. There's a lot of people out there that have great information. There's a lot of people out there that have pieces of the puzzle that will help you. But ultimately, handing over your experience day to day to someone else is not what we're about right now. This particular time that we're living in is so perfect for each and every one of us to be our own authority, to be our own religion, to be our own Akashic records. All of us have these abilities to be psychic, to, be able to know things, to answer our own questions about why we're here, about what is going on. And I think that the thing that I noticed the most is obviously the sensationalistic direction that a lot of these articles took. Obviously, this show on Hulu is to make it sensationalistic. They're talking about her being a cult leader and these various terms that basically eliminate any possibility that what she's saying might have value. Be your own advocate. When you see that the mainstream is demonizing people that are saying things that are different, we could call organized religion a big cult, obviously. You're giving your money, you're giving your power over. They're telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, what not to do, what to eat, what not to eat. I mean, let's just get real here. Everything that tells you that you are not able to make your own decisions about what is right or wrong for you is a cult. Now, can you take the information from any organized religion and make it into something that is meaningful to you? Absolutely. Absolutely. Can you take meaning from any of these people? Absolutely. If there's something that resonates with you, But here's what I want to really caution you. People are vulnerable. We are vulnerable. We do want to belong. We do want to feel as if somebody has the answers, but they don't. You have to find the answers within. That takes work. In other words, what is most important to develop is your own intuition. And if that intuition is telling you, I don't feel right around that person, I don't totally agree with what they just said, or if it's a religion that you've been going to since you were a child and you're disagreeing with things that you are hearing, you know, allow that to be okay. I don't know if I agree with that anymore. I don't know if that has meaning for me anymore. That's okay. But what isn't okay is handing over your path, your way forward into someone else's hands. It's not their job. It's your job. So finding your own answers, it can be tricky. But if you find somebody that your intuition, that your gut tells you, okay, this is a safe person. Not that they are maybe the most charismatic, because if someone has a huge following and is super charismatic, that's great for them. Or not, as we have seen. Sometimes it's not. But if there is something that you think they have that you don't, then that's your work. You have to be your own authority. You have to find that part in you that is the same. Remember, everybody you see is a mirror. Everybody is a mirror for you to simply learn how to appreciate who you are and your important gifts and talents. It isn't about somebody else seeing that in you and telling you about it. It isn't about someone having a process that's going to be like the life-changing thing. Yeah, maybe the process is going to be a good tool, but you ultimately have to make that tool your own. Even in the work that I do, I tell people all the time, how are you doing with that process? Because session is a moment for me to discuss with my client how they're doing in their own work that they are doing at home. Sessions are not where I tell them what to do. I bring, insight is fine. Telling someone what direction to go in is not. I don't know. I might have an intuition. I might share that intuition. I might not. But ultimately, they have to find that for themselves. Hey guys, we all may be walking side by side, right, in this journey, on this path. But I love Albert Camus, and when he said, don't walk in front of me because I may not follow. Don't walk behind me because I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend. So when you are looking at some of these people that are famous, have lots of followers, it doesn't mean that what they say is more important. It just means that it's resonating with lots of people. Or it may not be resonating with a lot of those people. They may just be following because they want to be part of that group. They want to be seen with that group. Whatever the reason is different for every single person. But I just encourage you to find your own truth, to find your own ability to navigate your inner life the best you can. And if someone tells you, you need to go do this, 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 and this, run. Leave immediately. Because they're not you, and they don't know. Only you know. Processes and tools are fantastic. Someone that's listening and says, wow, I really hear you. I'm witnessing this. I see you. That's important. Someone that has a tool that they can show you how to use, that's great. It's like, giving a man a fish or teaching him how to fish, right? It's fine if someone teaches you how to do a something, whatever that is. But following people because you think they have something to say that is more meaningful than what you might say to yourself, that's a tricky place to be. It means you're giving your power over. So I just wanted to pop on and just, let you guys know that you are your own power. You have all the answers. And you don't need the authority or the popularity of someone else that has a ton of followers or has a ton of books that they've written. Use them as the tool that gets you where you want to be. Make it your own. All right, everybody. That's my little info for today. I hope it was meaningful to you. And if you have any questions about what I do, please direct message me, put a comment on this, something. I'd love to be able to share my work with people and see them thrive. That's really my goal, is to just see people find their own authority, find their own power, and then begin to thrive. All right. Peace. Mwah. Love you all. Bye.